Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. So today we are baking Nutella stuffed chocolate chip cookies. Ooey gooey deliciousness, but not only are they Nutella stuffed cookies, these are soft, chewy, delectable, not diabetic friendly, so be careful. Cookies, these are amazing. They're absolutely going to please everyone. Everyone will love them, guaranteed. So if you want to see how to make these delicious, mind-blowing cookies, just keep watching.
So for these amazing cookies, you're going to need some caster or granulated sugar, some brown sugar, some all-purpose white flour, some 2 eggs. I've used unsalted butter, some dark chocolate chips, they're my favourite, of course Nutella, the star of the show, and some vanilla. And that's it guys, super simple. So grabbing a plain old baking tray, I've just lined it with parchment paper to make it easier. And this Nutella has been heated up for about 30 seconds in the microwave just to make it a bit ooey gooey and easy to spread. And you just simply grab about a tablespoon or, as much as you really want, depending on how large your cookies are, and just spread the dollop of Nutella onto the baking paper and just sort of swirl it around so it kind of makes a disc shape. It doesn't really have to be. It's up to you completely on what size and everything you want this to be. And then pretty much guys, that's it. And then you just bung it into the freezer until you need this to be set really, really hard, just so it doesn't get all messy and gross all over your fingers. For this, I'm using my electric mixer because it's so much easier, but if you want to work out your arm muscles, guarantee this will be the recipe for you. So I've just plopped my softened butter straight in there, as well as the white granulated sugar and the brown sugar. And then I'm just going to plop it on low speed to start with and just sort of swirl it up just so it starts to combine. And then I'm going to beat it on high until it's pretty well combined. But you are going to need to scrape down the sides of this because the butter and the sugar tends to stick to the sides, as you can see here. So I'm just going to pop the lid up and just give it a good old scrape pretty much everywhere, including the beater, because that hides more butter than you think. And then I just beat it on high again until it's pretty light and pale for brown sugar. I've just added the vanilla here because it's just what I do. Then I've cracked in 1 egg at a time. Make sure you do it 1 egg at a time until it's mixed pretty much completely through. Just makes it easier and less messy. Now I'm adding the all-purpose flour, pretty much 1 tablespoon at a time, because if you add all the flour at one stage, it just gets messy and it'll slow down your mixer and it just gets nasty. So I put it, it's just sped up now, it's not on high. So just do this until it's pretty well completely combined. This is what it'll look like with all the flour added in. So you have to scrape down the bowl again because everything gets stuck. And this part is completely up to you on how much chocolate chips you want in. I pretty much use the entire packet, only leaving a few spare. So this is what your dough will look like after the chocolate chips are completely incorporated. I did let my dough rest in the fridge for about 20 minutes, just sort of relax all the gluten in the dough. So this is the only sort of hard part of this. I've just grabbed a good amount of the dough and just squished it between my hands so it's pretty well flat. Now I've just grabbed my solidly frozen Nutella disc and placing it directly in the middle, and I'm sort of wrapping it like I would a present. I am pretty bad at wrapping presents, hence why I'm good at wrapping these. But this is all you do. Just make sure you wrap the entire Nutella so nothing leaks or peeks through. And I just sort of give it a swirl in my hand so it's nice and flat, and you just put it to the side, ready to go. Now this is completely optional. You don't have to do it by any means. I'm just one of those people that like to see a lot of chocolate chips on my cookies. So I'm just grabbing more of my dark chocolate chips and just placing them and sort of poking them into the cookie. And next, this is an example of if you don't have enough cookie dough to wrap around your Nutella. So here there's going to be a gap left in the middle which would leak out and sort of burn on the baking tray. But all you have to do is grab an extra bit of dough, plop it on top and sort of blend it in. And then you have a perfectly ready to go cookie. Once you've wrapped all your Nutella cookies up, just put them back into the freezer for about 20 minutes just so they firm up and they're really hard again. Now take them out of the freezer again and pop them into a moderate oven around 160 degrees Celsius for a good 20 to 25 minutes depending on how big your cookie is. But pretty much until they're nice and golden and crispy around the edges, but still soft and gooey on the inside and the tops. That's pretty much it, guys. These cookies are incredible. They are bestsellers at where I work. I hope you guys enjoyed, and look at this shot right here. They've just come out of the oven, so they're super gooey. Please subscribe and hit that thumbs up button. Bye!